Welcome to another installment of ARTiculation Radio. I am your hostess, the eternally grateful Goddess Sage. And as we normally do here at ARTiculation Radio, we will kick off the top of the show with a glance at the news headlines. And today's news is sponsored by bepublished.org. Here are three of the headlines I saw when visiting elitevaluesnews.com today, Tuesday, January 22nd, 2019. Spring classes meeting dates start today at Boston University. Today is Roe versus Wade Day and Speak Up and Succeed Day. PeopleWarmer.com rolled out its travel concierge service, Opulent Excursions. And those are three of today's headlines. Be sure to visit EliteValuesNews.com today to see what headlines you see.
Looking to get the latest news? Visit Elite Values. EliteValuesNews.com has all the latest news and information. Check out the headlines daily. EliteValuesNews.com for all of your latest news.
Do you want to be published? Are you looking for a high-quality, low-cost way to be published with a fast turnaround? Visit bepublished.org to publish today. www.bepublished.org. bepublished.org. Publish today. Books, movies, and music.
Listeners, we love you, we hear you, and I am definitely glad to be here with you today on another fresh episode of ARTiculation Radio. Of course, we have for you in store a lot of great music as well as an interview with an author, the author of, I'm not going to even tell you, you know how I like to do you. I'll tell you after I play this song for you. How about that? ARTistreview.com. All artists need a platform. The Artist Review makes sure you have the one you need to put your work in front of your fans. ARTistreview.com. Artist, REVUE.com. From arranging art exhibitions to musical performances to radio interviews to so much more, the Artist Review helps your work get seen. ARTistrevue.com. ARTistreview.com.
And you just heard Once Upon a Time in Detroit by Axel Jung. And up next, I'll be playing a bit of Pandora for you by Anders Bothing. And that'll give me a little time to get the Arthur on the line for you. And so now I will tell you who we have today. We have Mr. David Blair on the line with us today, or we'll be getting him on the line with us today. And I will be interviewing him about his new book. He's a brand new author. I think he's a brand new author. I know he has other things, but I think this is his first book. But it's called Dragons in the Clouds. And so I definitely want you, if you haven't already heard about David Blair and Dragons in the Clouds, go and check it out right now from whomever is your favorite book retailer. And definitely, I would say you can even go to our website, articulationmedia.club, and you can see where I have a link there to his book on Amazon, but you can get it from anywhere. But definitely, and while you're there, of course, re-listen to this episode as well as past episodes of the Articulation Radio Show. And of course, you can support the other vendors, the advertisers that we have, as well as, of course, support the musicians, all the musicians whose work you've heard and hear on each of our episodes. And of course, again, you heard Once Upon a Time in Detroit by Axel Jung, and now you are going to hear Pandora by Anders Bothing, and then I'm going to bring David on the line, and after I bring him on the line, I'm going to play a little bit of Little by Little, the instrumental by Happy Republic for you. I'll play all of it. How about that? Instead of just a little, I'll play all of that after the interview. But before the interview, of course, I'm going to just give you that Pandora because we're about to open up this box.
Would you like for a motivational speaker to come to your company or organization to speak to your group? Visit lifespurposeministries.com. That's lifespurposeministries.com, or call 972-880-8316 to book your motivational speaker today. That's Life's Purpose Ministries, 972-880-8316. Book a lecturer today.
And I have been, I'll try not to. No, I'm going to mention it. I've been having so much technical difficulty trying to get Mr. Blair on the line. Oh, David must have plenty to say, and it must be good. It must be some kind of extra inspiration that he has to give or something, But yeah, I am going to get him on. I am determined to make this happen. It's going to happen, okay? Let me switch to something else. I got to make this work. Okay, so yeah, let me try this.
I have so been looking forward to talking to David Blair, the author of Dragons in the Clouds. And when I tell you all, it was such an effort. I mean, technology didn't want to act right, and you all know, you've listened to Articulation Radio before, so you already know all of the Goddess Stage interviews with each of the people that I've spoken with have all worked out perfectly well without a hitch. But this one with David Blair, oh, the technology was crazy. So let me be sure I even have him here. David Blair, are you here on the line?
Yes, I am. I'm on the line. Thank you so much for calling and welcoming me here.
Thank you for being patient with the technological difficulties that we were having here today on Articulation Radio. You're such a patient man. You would have to be in order to write on the level that you've written. And people, if you have not already gone and checked it out, go and check out Dragons in the Clouds. Of course, there's the link to it on my post that I put to advertise this interview, as well as, of course, you can always go directly to Amazon.com and pick up the book Dragons in the Clouds by David Blair. And I'm sure it's available other places too, right? Not just Amazon?
Yes, it is. It's at over 100 outlets, websites. It's at bookstores. I am going to be doing a lot of signings in the LA area, Los Angeles area. So I assume the physical hard copy is available as well.
And so, and it sounds like it's available worldwide, that people pretty much can walk into a mom and pop shop even in Timbuktu and buy a copy if they want, at least place an order for it, right?
Right, exactly. Yes, I do have a website, www.Dragons in the Clouds. It's a website developed out of India.
That .com?
Yes, .com. I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay,
it's based out of India. I just wanted to say that because it's the pricing is in India currency, so that may
Yes, and people do realize that, as he has pointed out, that when you do go to